All right. I think I got it all. We'll see. Because, setting tweakings again. No, tweaking settings again. There we go. I was like, wait. Well, hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Hello. I'm a practical eccentric, and I am here for Dreamlight Valley. Surprise. Because it's Star Path time. It's the time that we're gonna be deeply focused on this game, and that's okay. It's still not quite warm enough to do art stream in the garage yet, so we will just ride out this weather. Although theoretically, it's going to start staying warmer because let's see. Let me look. Let me look. It's 51 right now and sunny. And yeah, we're going to be in like the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Oh, I'm seeing a high of 49 one day, but that's okay because the trend is up, and I will take trending up. Yesterday, my kids and I spent most of the afternoon outside. I ended up doing another fire pit because until summer, this is the prime time for fire pits, and it's also a good time to get started on trimming back the stuff that grew over the last year ahead of spring going everything get happy and grow like crazy, which we have invasive vines, so it's a whole thing. But it's just I enjoy fire pits. I enjoy getting to burn up the stuff in my yard as opposed to, it feels more fun than like a chore because fire's fun, right? Controlled fire. But I I didn't realize how much I had actually exerted myself until I woke up this morning and my whole body was stiff. And I was just like, ugh. And then we have daylight savings, so I'm late. But I needed the extra time. I needed to take a shower. I needed to take some ibuprofen. I needed to really wake up and just deal with the fact that this is, I don't know. There are things I enjoy about daylight savings time, and then there are things that I really don't like. And it's just an adjustment period because we live somewhere that follows that rule or whatever. But yeah, so I just needed the extra time this morning. So hopefully that did not throw anybody off, but it is okay. And I'm glad that I get to wake up and just kind of ease into my day and then start my day with a relaxing activity, which is this game and being here. Because, and actually, this leads to the quote of the day. So let's go ahead and do the quote of the day. The quote of the day is it is nice finding that place where you can just go and relax. And that is from Moises Arias. And I'm hoping I'm not butchering that name too much. I looked up a pronunciation and was like, I feel like I can say that, and then I always feel self-conscious with the possibility that I am mispronouncing it. But relaxation was definitely on my mind, particularly after being, mostly physically active doing yard work yesterday. And I mean, I got to get out my little chainsaw and we got to burn things up, but also it's apparently a lot more work than I expected it to be because my body was just like, "Excuse me." But the payoff is that right now I get to just relax and go to a place, a fantasy place, a fantasy world, and create a space for others who need to just escape for a while or have something on to distract your internal brain circus and yeah, just kind of hang out and take it easy on this Sunday. So, anyway, not super complicated thoughts, just appreciative that I have a place. It doesn't even have to be a physical place I leave and go to. It can just be here, the space that we create together, and just relax because you know I don't need to be exhausted all the time. That's not helpful. Mentally, physically, all of the things. And my husband and children are out of the house because my husband was like, I really should run this errand, and um, didn't really want to. He was also, a little tired this morning because the whole daylight savings thing. But he took the kids out. My oldest son wanted to go to a specific shop. It was right next to the place where my husband needed to go, and I was like, "You gonna take the little one too?" And he was like, "Well, I'm not sure. He doesn't usually want to go." And I'm like, he might actually enjoy the store you're going to. So they're probably gonna grab some lunch and just be out of the house for a couple hours as a group, and that's great. I'm glad they're getting to do that. It's a beautiful day to be out, a nice little drive, probably some music on in the car, that kind of thing. So, not an exciting adventure, but, time together just the same. And yeah. So, hi. How's everybody doing? I am tired but here and happy. So, I will take it. All right. Let me get all of my stuff set up. Okay. So I haven't done a ton this morning, mostly because I just was zombified when I got up. Let me see. I need the Dreamlight Valley spreadsheet. I don't need this spreadsheet. I don't need my quote anymore. So I've got those things open, which I need to have, which is great, great, great. And what else do I need in my periphery? This is what I need in my periphery. So I was trying to check my settings because we were having settings adventures last week. And actually, let me do this double check thingy. Okay. Yeah, not terribly surprising. So I've tweaked a couple more settings. Hopefully that will not result in lag, but it is always possible. So theoretically, we should be good. I am trying to maximize the settings that like all the things that I need to fix. And then we'll see how it plays out. And if it plays out where it's laggy, then I will reduce some stuff. But right now I'm really trying to push my system's limits just to see how negatively impacted the stream is. So far, that's okay. This shouldn't be a highly taxing room. There's not really a lot going on in here except for me meandering about. Ooh, I do have to keep my ear out for my phone just in case I get a message from my spouse, which I just did. Okay, give me just a moment. Apologies. I'm sorry. My son apparently wants a toy. Yeah. I'm not surprised. I don't know if you've seen, they look like a musical note, and then, like, there's a face on the note, like the bottom of the note, and you squeeze it, and then you can slide your finger up and down on it, and it makes sounds. But I'm both nervous and like it seems funny. Like I think he'd really enjoy it, but also anything that makes sound with small children in the house is like, how risky is that? But sometimes you just gotta suck it up and deal with the fact that there's going to be a noisy toy in the house, and it'll still probably be just fine. I've gotten my older son noisy toys before where it's just like, oh, deep regret, but then he enjoys the crap out of it, and it's like, all right. This stage will not last forever. They will eventually grow out of such things. Or they'll take them with them when they move out, and then they can make noise in their own space. All right, let's go outside and see how much we're pushing our limits. Okay, close that out. All right, so I finished and scheduled my next decor video. It's the first one on the 4th floor, so I'm excited about that. I really enjoyed putting it together. I ended up using a different size room, which is a new feature. I got to use a lot of new objects, which was also fun because, well, they're super pretty. But I want to show something first, and actually I think I've already bought the excess. I was about ready to go to Scrooge's shop and make sure I had bought some, but I know I did. So, for those that have the Storybook Veil, I don't know how consistent the shops are. Like, I don't know when people get new stuff in their shop, if it's the exact same day as me, or if it's like over time, or, you know, different days or whatever. But I got a new light that I'm super obsessed about. And it's this, I actually know what we could do. Let's go in to the room. Nothing seems to be super laggy right now. Oh, that was the other thing I changed. Instead of doing, I tried to do a chatbot timer thing for, you know, a description of the stream for people who pop in. And instead of doing that, I switched to just a pinned comment on both Twitch and YouTube. So, theoretically, for people who come in and lurk or people who come in for the first time, if they take the time to read the pinned comment, they might have a better sense of what to expect in here. I don't know when people read stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's always a gamble. And I can't constantly be going, hi, this is what my stream is like. Hi, this is what my stream is like. Because who wants to listen to that? So I was like, well, let's test out a pinned comment and see what happens. I like to, you know, I want to make sure people feel welcome and understand, like, we're adults here. We joke about stupid crap. You know, I giggle at how ridiculous I can be. Sometimes I'm hyper. I'm definitely chatty. But also, like, I use adult language in this space because that's just who I am. And, you know, I believe censoring to some degree, because it's not like you want to, like, drive people away with, you know, dropping the F-bomb every 2 seconds. But at the same time, if I say it, I don't want people to be like, oh, no, you know, like, oh my God, I didn't know that was this kind of place. So you know, I try to be courteous, but also I try to be real, and being real is more important to me than, you know, constantly feeling like I have to obsessively monitor my language. So if that's upsetting for people, then that is fair, and they can find other spaces where that is not the case. But if you're here and you get it, then you're probably meant to be here. All right. I'm looking for those lights. I also want to look at these beehive lamps since I do. Ooh! Okay, so those are the beehive. They're bigger than I expected them to be. These things, though, I don't know exactly where I'm going to use these yet, but holy crap. I'm going to put another set of these down. I like that their footprint is wonky. I like that a lot. That makes me think that they could do that with, like, plants and stuff. So the video is coming out on Monday for the next room, and I really wanted to layer a bunch of plants, like some hanging plants and some floor plants and stuff like that. And their footprints are weird because, you know, like this hanging wicker basket is low, this is high, but sometimes when they're high, they still won't layer over things on the floor. Sometimes they will. The curtains also give problems. Sometimes they will go right next to things, and sometimes you have to make sure that they are spaced. But these bee lights give me hope that they can maybe start not just give, like, I feel like some things, the footprint would be the rectangle this takes up as opposed to just the squares that are green there for where the objects actually are. Although I wonder, now that I'm looking at it, can I put a chair under it? Okay, that's not a problem. Okay, sometimes carpets are weird. Sometimes things sitting on carpets are weird. They're pretty high up. I would love to see them lit up. These, though, oh my gosh, I could see covering a whole ceiling in these colorful bubble lights. I believe they are Storybook Veil, though, so if you do not have Storybook Veil, I don't think you'll get them. But I'm obsessed with color, shape, and pattern, and these are colorful circles. They're colorful balls, and I am into it. All right, so anyway, I thought I got those this morning, and I was super stoked. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. All right. So, questing is done. Friendships are caught up. Do I have a quest at the moment? I don't think so. No, I believe I've done Remy's quest for the day. I have not done Daisy's boutique today. I will probably hold off until the very end if I do not get a boutique challenge. And even then, I might go ahead and wait until we get some more duties done to make sure that if her boutique challenge pops up. I've only had one so far, although I think I'm on the 4th round of Royal Tasks. I kind of want to go to Eternity Isle to take care of some tasks. But I am desperate for Dreamlight because I spent all of my Dreamlight on the last stream. And I just got paranoid that my sound is not right. Okay, my sound is fine. Okay. I realized that, I guess on Thursday's stream, I did not double check that my settings for the music that I have for like my starting soon, my break, and my end, I had not updated the source, so I'm assuming that there was no music. And it's my own fault for not double checking like every single setting because I was just like, it's fine, I figured it all out. No, I did not. So I double checked it this morning and went, oh shit, I forgot I hadn't updated that yet. So hopefully we've remembered all the things that I forgot for Thursday, along with all the things that I needed to update after Thursday. So, meh. Speaking of which, let me look at this. Okay. This is not yelling at me. One of the settings I tweaked was because it's not yelling, but like there was a, this thing is wrong. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that thing being wrong. So I fixed it, which is one of the things that might create lag. So anyway, I don't have enough to make the 2 shovel potions today. I mean, I could probably make the little ones, but I don't want to do that. I want to make the big ones. I need to, what? Eat. Eat that. I think I need to play scramble coin. Yes. Fish. Rock spots. I should probably pin some stuff.
Wow, am I happy to see you.
Oh, she's a level 3. Damn. All right. Well, let's see if we can win this scramble coin. Boop, 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 boop. All right. So my husband and I are starting to try and think of things that are coming up that we would like to really do. And we might go make time to go see the whatchamahuzamajeba, the Minecraft movie that's coming out in April. Because I feel like it will be the right mix of, you know, family friendly and things that people would find entertaining, adults and children. Because that can be real tricky. Alright, go here and then here. And then you can go here. That's fine. She might win. Boo. That is very crappy. Alright, so who do we want to go? You're going to go that way, and you are probably going to go this way. What does Gaston do? Any direction. Charges. Okay. And then Simba is 2 and 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and just do this. I kind of want you just to stop right there. I kind of want him to be over here. Kinda. I don't know. Alright, and then you can go there. I don't know if I have it in me this morning to defeat Anna. Oh, goddamn! I forgot she did that. Okay. So... I don't like it. I don't know. Do I want to do Lumiere instead? I don't like Cogsworth for this. Alright, I'm gonna do linear. And then we'll do this and this. This. And then... because I might take him down here. Okay, so if I do Olaf like that... and then I do... Lumiere. Oh, I could take him up here. But then I want to swap. This might hurt me, but that's okay. So we'll do this and then this. And then we'll do this and then this. It won't matter where he ends up because, well, it's the end. Who's coming? What does Nala do? It won't. I don't even know if he's gonna keep Nala, really. Okay, I'm at 30. Yes. Okay, I was like, oh no. She could catch me anyway. Ooh, new people. No, not people. Things. That. Figurine. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Sully. Except for I'm going to have to go to the thingy. Leave. The collection list. There we go. Words. The only bittersweet thing about getting to stream on Sundays is knowing that it's the end of the weekend today. You know? There you go. Alright. Well, let's go in here. And then, boop, boop. Celestial. Oh, no, I need to put the... I got new speakers. And actually, I kind of want to be able to see a little bit more. I got new speakers, and they are bigger than my old speakers, and they block a giant chunk of my second monitor's, like, screen corner. I wonder if I could raise... like, if I could raise this. Ooh, I might do that. I might figure out how to raise up my thing. How much space is that? Like 3 inches. Okay. I might do that. Raise my second monitor a little bit so that I can actually see that corner. Because it's bothersome to me. It's bothersome. And then Sully figurine. Nope. Figurine. Oh, and I still forgot the word figurine. It's in the first one. Figurine. Alright. And then this is the purple base. Wonder if I should make a giant chessboard. And then make these look like chess pieces. That gives me an idea. I'm going to put it in my... I have a planner for... not a planner. I have a spreadsheet for room ideas. And with the Alice in Wonderland themed update that is due from the roadmap, I wonder if I could do like some kind of outdoor space with Alice in Wonderland themed chess board. Outside space. Because that might be kind of fun to have like almost like a hedge maze and at the center of it is a chessboard. I don't know how I'm going to pull that off. And I don't know what I would do about it. But I like the idea. So maybe I'll figure something out by the time I'm out there. Where would I do that though? Like where would make sense? Anyway, oh, I got to talk to Simba. Hey, you. Talk to me.
Glad you're here.
It's great to see you. What are you up to today? I don't have much occasion to roar here. I don't want to get out of practice. Let's see. Rawr. That was a pretty good roar sound. Oh, sorry. Hope I didn't startle you, Lilith, but what do you think? Perfect. It's a little loud, or maybe a little more growl at the end. Ooh, maybe a little more growl at the end. Think so? Yeah, I can see that. I'll try to work on it, or work it in.
I wonder who the ruler of this...
Fantastic. Give a green comedian his favorite gifts. All right, well, what does Mike want today? Is he Dreamlight Valley, or is he Eternity Isle? I feel like they're... Yes. Meat pie. You can't have a green bird snippet. Purple cactus flower. You can have that and a meat pie. Okay, so let's go get a purple cactus flower. And...
Whatever you do, not stand downwind of
all right. I want to say this is floor 9 I'm going to. I wish we could label these. Just to give ourselves, like, a thing to remember beyond just the number of the floor. It'd be nice. A purple cactus flower? These are blues. Purple second. B comes before P. There we go. Ooh, I only have 43? Okay, so that and a meat pie. I could go cook in my fancy kitchen. Since I have a fancy kitchen. And voila. That's a favorite gift. That's a favorite gift. Not my favorite, but a favorite gift of the day. There we go. Autofill. I had a big bowl of Cheerios, but I have a feeling I'm going to be hungry after the stream. Alright, is Mike just running around? He is not. So what I'm going to do... decorations in the Frosted Heights. We're going to do some...
I have so many amazing...
regular. Do I really want to do regular Dreamlight duties here? I really don't. I should probably get a miner and mine. Who's around? Buzz is right there. Well, let's go get Buzz then. I was starting to get into... Well, that's not true now that I'm thinking about it. Because... I need Dreamlight because I specifically need it beyond the floating islands. I specifically need it for creating shovel varnish. So I will focus. Ooh, that's for, that's a good. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, and then let me look again at this and see if Mike is supposed to be here. He is not. Did he pop in when I clicked the button? He did not. At least not that I can see readily, which is fine. We will go get Buzz, because I will be mining here in a minute. See, my gut instinct is to go to Eternity Isle because I need Mist. But I keep forgetting that I actually need Dreamlight, if not just as badly, more badly. That's not. More so. There we go. We'll just do that. In the Peaceful Meadow. This is not the Peaceful Meadow. Because... there's going to be tasks related to having Dreamlight, such as crafting shovel varnish. Alright, I've already gotten the stalls today. I got the gems from Aladdin's cart. Now, I will say this, that I already don't like about the gem cart, is they have 4 slots, once you have it maxed, 4 slots that you can buy multiple gems from. They are regular gems, and, did I get both over there? I did. Okay. They are regular gems, perfectly fine. 5 max, also perfectly fine. I get it. Then you have 2 slots, one of which is a shiny gem, and so far, the other one seems to always be onyx. And I don't like that. I know that onyx is a useful gem, but I don't like the fact that, like, I really wish it was 2 shiny gems. And I feel like the onyx makes more sense to be in the, you can buy up to 5. I feel like it's almost like coal in a way, where you know, it's useful to have, but it's not super precious. So I don't like the fact that the 2 slots where you can only buy 1 gem from, one of them always seems to be onyx. I'm just like, I don't think I care enough for that to be like treated like special like that. So, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping they eventually switch it to 2 shinies. Shinies are such a pain in the ass to get. Alright, 4 spots in the Forest of Valor. Decorations in the Sunlit Plateau. Well, let's go down to the Sunlit Plateau. No, the Sunlit Plateau is up here, not down. Up. Alright, let's go up here. And do our tried and true. So I finally watched a video about the new chest, because I had seen a big stink about how awesome this new chest was. And while the points they made, I will, you know, that's a great new feature. When I saw those videos, I was like, oh my gosh, did they come out with a large chest that doesn't require Darkwood? And that's not the case. It doesn't require Dreamlight. And it can go on things, which I'm sure is going to be something people are really going to enjoy and use and figure out awesome ways to benefit from that. But I was a little disappointed when I got the chest myself from Aladdin's Quest, because I was like, I really need it to not cost Darkwood. Like, that's what I really need. Oh, Mike is in the restaurant. Let's go give him some stuff. He's in Tiana's, right? Am I crazy? Was he in Chez Remy? Must be crazy. So yeah, I was a little bummed because I had waited to see when I finally got that chest to actually go and look at least one place where people were talking about how awesome that chest was. Because my hope was that it was a different awesome than it actually turned out to be. Where the hell is this? Okay. And so I was like, well, if it's not the fact that it doesn't cost Darkwood, then what is it, you know? And it ended up being it doesn't cost Dreamlight, which I'm not as hyped over. Like, it's fine. I don't think it's terribly difficult to get Dreamlight. I feel like people might be spending Dreamlight more on something that I'm not currently doing. Is he not in here either? Excuse me? Did I not just see his face? I thought I saw his... There he is! In Tiana's. Did I overlook him? Maybe. Okay. I see Fairy Godmother. I see Daisy. I don't know why. He just seemed to disappear here for me. Although he is halfway into this table. Alright. I think it's just me with my head up my butt. Alright. I don't want to talk to you, actually.
Ooh.
Yes, dry side. Yes, yes, yes.
See ya.
And then he mentioned Roz, and it's like, that's probably why I like Roz, because she has a dry sense of humor. Okay. Hold on.
I'll be
I'm going to do that first. Okay.
just who I wanted to see.
So, yeah, I was a little bummed out. I don't know how much I'm going to do stacking...
Oh, yes. Hey there.
Not stacking. Putting the chests on tables and stuff. I feel like it might, because the one video I watched was, oh, you could put it, they have like the wall shelves. I think that's, I don't remember which expansion it is. It might be Eternity Isle, it might be the Veil. I don't remember. But you can put things on the shelf. Now the shelf, you can't change the height of the shelf, which is fine. But you can apparently still access the chest on the shelf. And then you could have a table, and then you could have a chest on the floor. So like shelf and then table and then chest in front of it, I guess. But my first thought was, how do you, like, if you walked up to them, how would you differentiate which chest you were opening? And maybe there's a trick to it, but my first thought was like, that could become like a tedious task to try and access 3 chests, like kind of almost on top of each other. So I'm sure people will figure out a way to maximize that. But my first thought was like, I don't know, that looks like a pain in the ass to me. And maybe it's just because I'm not thinking it all the way through. Like maybe if I experimented with it, but I'm not. I don't want to make a bunch of them. They take darkwood, and I'm already short on darkwood. So, all right, Dreamlight. I was gonna go mine somewhere in the Forest of Valor. All right, let's go, Buzz. Kind of wish that the companions had their own version of the glider. Can you imagine Buzz with a tiny carpet? That'd be super cute. All right. Do it. Yeah, I feel kind of bad. I'm never going to change Buzz's outfit. It's always going to be the sparkly. I love sparkles in this game. Oh, it's funny because my husband also was able to upgrade some stuff on his computer. That was weird. And he's playing Marvel Rivals, and I was watching him for a second. I'm like, which character is that? That almost looks like Loki. And he was like, oh no, that's Hela. And I was like, oh, well, that makes sense because her cape is all sparkly. Not that Loki couldn't rock a sparkly cape. And then my husband goes, oh, I hadn't even noticed that yet. Because he's still getting used to the fact that he can see things he wasn't seeing before. So, I thought that was kind of funny. Sparkles. Of course, I noticed the sparkles because I, like, love them. Especially when they're not real-life glitter where, you know, it becomes like craft herpes. Glitter gets everywhere and then you can't get rid of it. I also did watch a part of a video today from a creator on YouTube I enjoy. She does junk journaling stuff and making supplies out of, you know, recycled materials and stuff. Her channel is called Treasure Books, and she's delightful, but it was making me want to open the garage doors and throw a table or two in the yard and start just making stuff with the kids, which would probably end up being they make stuff for like 5 minutes and I'm out there for 3 hours, but that's okay. Be interesting to see if I could figure out how to do an outside stream. Okay, I don't need to do this. I need to do this. Sell 5 fruits, sell 2 fish, harvest 3 gooseberries. Well, let's go down and grab some gooseberries and then sell them, shall we? I am making my way through all the seeds that I bought. Trying to make sure all of my stockpile is filled up. I haven't really done a ton of cooking, so I wasn't really needing. Oh, of course. Needing to stockpile, but it's always good to check if I'm making the rounds, you know? Alright, and I love the favorite thing. Love it. Love it so much. All the stuff they've added to the cooking, filtering, searching. Oh, I love it. So nice. Right, sell 5 fruits, and then let's go catch some fish. I really didn't need to go specifically to this cart, but whatever.
Hey there.
So, yep. All right, give it to me. 3 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish. Feed a sunbird. Oh, a time bending gift. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to the point where it's all time bending, isn't it? That's all right. I really like how these look when they grow. Like they're all like glowy looking. They're pretty. Pretty, pretty. That seems awfully far away from... And then he disappears. What are you doing up there, sir? Okay. I'm gonna feed you. Don't wander. Here. Oh man. It is nice getting started on some outdoor stuff. I really need to go get a new poker set. The fire pit that I bought had a poker that came with it that has now disappeared. I have no idea where it went. I feel like I stashed it somewhere thinking this makes sense, and then can't for the life of me remember where that would be. And so I have a feeling I'm going to buy a poker set and then I'm going to find the poker that came with it. But I wouldn't mind a few other tools that come with like a traditional fireplace poker set. So I had a couple of opportunities. I think it was last week when my kid and I went to thrift shop, and I was like, okay, this is apparently a sign that I should be looking for poker sets. But they were pricier than I wanted to drop on them in the moment. And I was just like, well, maybe I should just keep my eyes peeled. So, we'll see. It's just a kind of a pain in the butt task to use alternative tools to clean out the ashes and stuff. So I'm like, well, I'll put it on my list of things that I would really like to have. Harvest 3 spices, sell 2 fish. Add 3 decorations to Dazzle Beach. That's great. So let's go ahead and do this. And it doesn't have to be the same spice. There we go. It is almost weird having their house be here now because for the longest time it was mini casita. And that's a huge house. So to have this teeny tiny little house now in this spot is kind of funny to me. Because although I moved Mirabelle a while ago, it's still kind of like the memory of it is still there, you know? And then we'll drop off this vanilla. And then we'll... Do I need these cherries on my person? Why do I have these cherries on me? Did I pick them up?
Hi there,
Or were they
pal.
left over? I bet they were left over. Let's get rid of them. Get out of my inventory. Okay, so now we'll go down to Dazzle Beach. We'll raid Moana's boat. Man, the rain is intense right now. Jeez. Collect. And then we will sell. Hopefully I've got 2 rainbow trout. That would make my life much easier. Wait, look at that. It's almost like it was meant to be. Alright. Let's do that. Decorations. Time bending, time bending, time bending. Decorations. Ooh. Or we can stop. Alright. Cook a perfect entree. Nice. Okay. What else do we need to do? No. That's not what I want to do. Catch fist? No. Catch fish somewhere trustworthy. Craft some miracle varnish for your shovel. What do I want to do first? Where are topaz? Are they the plaza? Perhaps. Plaza docks, courtyard bind. Ooh, Docks and courtyard is tempting. How much Dreamlight do I have now? I have enough. Okay, I have enough to do this. Okay. We need to do an entree. Was it a perfect entree? Yes. So 5-star entree for sure. And 2 bottles of shovel varnish. Looks like I'm gonna need some Vitalis crystals before too much longer if they keep asking for stuff like that. Alright. Catch fish somewhere that's always sunlit. Well, let's do this first. Ooh, my back. Alright, so we need to do entrees. What is this? What button is this? What is that? What can be cooked right now? Read. That's for me. Okay. So we need an entree, and we need it to be 5 stars. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Greek salad might not be too bad. Mediterranean salad's pretty good too. Ooh, ranch salad. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and do a ranch salad. Okay. Oh, I bet I know why. I was like, why do I have so much lettuce right now? It's probably because the box, guys, is overfilled because something else that shares a box with the lettuce is low. Because most of my storage for my vegetables and stuff, my fruits and vegetables, my food, my ingredients, there we go, that's the word. There's enough for 400 of each ingredient, but if I have fewer slots of one and I have extras of another, I'll just, you know, dump them until the other one fills out a little more. So I was like, I really shouldn't have over 400 lettuce, but I bet whatever's in there, it's in there with lettuce. Is it leek? Is it lemon? I don't know. I don't know what else is in the box. What shares the box? What's in the box? Alright. There we go. Dream snaps. That'll have to wait. Speaking of dream snaps. What's this? Oh yeah, this video came out on Friday. So, my submission was this. For this week. And I had no idea what to do for lights, camera, action. Had no idea what to do for it. So I just kind of created my own like little like fantasy casting a spell in the woods kind of character. I even played around with like the different color like purpley, bluey skin tones. I hadn't really done that before, so that was fun. Gave her some wings, gave her some horns. Although the wings, now that I'm looking at them, have really blended into the background. And I wish I had noticed that her horns weren't very distinct. I might have angled it to where her horns were in front of like this piece. Or changed it just enough. But I was having a doozy of a time with this side in particular. Because by the time I noticed this side over here, past where you can actually see in my picture, was kind of empty looking. I was just like, oh, I don't want to deal with fixing that. So I probably wouldn't have bothered. Because I was already kind of, I'm over this. But I really wanted to use this. I want to say it's from Lion King. I liked the glowy green. And I like the fact that there's the hint of the mushrooms and like almost a fairy ring around the stones. And then I made sure that I got my little camera in there because I wanted it in there. I've seen a lot of people who have done their image from like even further back to where you can see the people filming the scene. And there's some really cute ones, people recreating movie scenes and movie sets and stuff like that, where I was like, damn, those are good ideas. But I did not have them. I had this idea. And I enjoyed putting it together. I liked it. But I kept it simple like I always do because, well, that's how I roll. And, yeah. Good times. And what was last week's? Oh, yeah. I expect not to do well. I expect maybe... I wouldn't be surprised if this is 300. Maybe 600 if people are generous, you know? Like, I feel like it looks like I tried to make an outfit, which is what I did. But with, you know, people doing their over-the-top stuff, I'm sure that it will not compare to any of those in any way. So, it'll be fine. I still did the thing. Check that box. All right. What are we doing next? And I think she looks cute. I just don't think she's going to get very much. And I don't make orange outfits very often, so that was kind of a fun step outside of my comfort zone. Okay, do I want to fish first? I think I do. I think, does that mean I want to get rid of you and switch to a... Hey, Maui. Why don't you hang out with me, sir? Excuse me.
Oh, hey!
Oh, hey! Let's hang out. Let's do the thing. So we'll go to the Sunlit Plateau first. And then we'll go to the Vale of Trust. Oh, no, not the Vale of Trust. The Glade of Trust. And then we'll flip-flop if we need to. So let's do this. This is Sunlit. I'm gonna have to make sure I take my break on time. I'm gonna need to use the bathroom. Because that's just how the body works now. You just have to just deal with it. I hope the boys are having a good time. I told them to go ahead and get lunch while they were out, so just do it. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of expensive. I'm like, dude, just do it. Like, I bet they'll have a great time getting out with you. Because usually I'm the one that handles shopping trips because it's a thing. It's an endurance test. If anyone has ever shopped with young children, they would know. You have to say no, like every 2 minutes. If you don't want to end up spending $700 while you're out with children. Which is tough. It's tough to do that for long periods of time. You know, sometimes they'll stop, sometimes they'll chill, but especially, like, my oldest son is a rummager. He loves thrifting, he loves garage sales, he loves antique malls, and he wants everything he sees. Now, he's better now than he used to be, and especially today, he still has leftover Christmas money that he could spend, but... theoretically, you know, he shouldn't be asking for much. But then the other one, I'm hoping that because he asked for a specific thing, that he will be satisfied by the specific thing and then also chill out on his requests. But we were hanging out yesterday with some of the neighbor kids. There's 4 of them that will hang out with my 2. And there's 2 little ones. I want to say they're like 4 or 5 years old. And he was talking to me about how he's bored with all of his toys, and that when he gets new toys, it's better because it's, you know, he likes them more. And I'm like, well, it's very exciting to get new stuff. And he's like, yeah, I don't like any of my stuff anymore. You know, I really used to like it. And I'm like, well, sometimes when you don't play with some things for a while, it can almost be like they're new toys again. Maybe, you know... Go look at some of your stuff you haven't played with in a while, but I'm just bored with all of my stuff. I'm like, yeah, I get it. It's tough, man, you know. And part of the problem is that, you know, because we had the garage open, my kids were pulling stuff out of there. There's a storage cabinet in the garage that I got for their stuff. And so they were pulling out toys from their stuff. And so, of course, they were new things to the neighbors. And he was just like, I want to play with this. And I'm like, well, it's not mine. You have to ask my kids. So he asked the little one, because they're closer in age, and then he said that he didn't know anything about it. Okay, well, that means you have to ask the other one. Well, I think he's going to say no, so I'm not going to ask. I'm like, well, that's your choice. But yeah, that's pretty typical. Getting bored with the stuff that you have because you've already played with it. I mean, we do it to ourselves. I burn out on this game sometimes. I burn out on The Sims. I burn out on Diablo. And, you know, you let it sit for a bit, and then you play it again, and you're like, oh, this is new. And you know what? I was not consciously aware of it, but when I had this realization yesterday, I was like, oh, damn, I should have seen this coming. I work a shift in the restaurant, so that's what I'm going to do. In either restaurant. Thank you very much. And then we'll go to the other place. The other place is where? This. But I'm going to go do the restaurant first. After struggling with layering the plants, I had the thought, which I have had before during all of my decoration adventures, is I really wish it would work like the move objects in The Sims. I would really like to be able to like slide things into place or layer things over top of each other. I think there's 2 cheats that you have to use to get it to do all that, and then it can create functionality issues, which is fine if you're just doing like clumps of decor where you don't have to ever worry about The Sims actually accessing the stuff. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already have 6 in here. Is anybody ordering a yeah, you can't have that. 1,000 needles? Are you kidding? No. I veto you, Pumbaa. Picky. Greedy. Request. No. Alright. So, it made me want to play The Sims for decorating. And I am not a big decorator. Like, it is usually... Like, when I play The Sims, I like CAS. CAS can be really fun. But I like gameplay. That is the thing I'm most interested in doing in The Sims. So decorating takes a lot. It's part of the reason I'm pushing myself to decorate more in this game, because I already know... Did I make the sweet slush? I did. Look at that. Alright. Good for me for remembering where to look for the thing I just did. And CAS is secondary, but gameplay's first, and then building is usually last. And before the last... Well, one of the last Sim saves I did, I really got into the decorating. I think my people may be home. Because I think I just heard the garage door. My husband might need to be charging the car. Alright, I have your order. I did a Rags to Riches playthrough. Not playthrough, because I didn't really feel like I finished it. The save ended up getting corrupted, and I didn't have it backed up, and that was a bummer. But the house I put together for them, I actually drew from real blueprints, and then ended up decorating it in a way that I hadn't really decorated before. And they were boho, they were hippies, they lived on the beach, they were mermaids. Like, I was, that's what I would call them, my boho hippie mermaids. But they made their money out of gardening and all of that. And I really loved putting that house together. I loved decorating it, and it really, like, me decorating in this game was making me really itch to get back and decorate in The Sims, just because the flexibility that you can get in that game is so nice. And like layering carpets over top of each other and layering plants over top of each other and all of that stuff is just like, oh, I want to be able to do that in this game. Yes, my people are home. Good for them. And I can't tell, they sound like they're just chatting. Hopefully things went smoothly. Because it can be tiring. Like, it can be refreshing and great, or it can be exhausting, depending on how things go, you know? And I have been in both, where it's like I get home and I'm like, that was really fun, and I'm glad we did it even though I'm tired. And that was really awful. Like, it was fine until it got crappy, and then all of our attitudes got shitty because we were tired, and, you know? We're not fishing here. We're fishing someplace trustworthy. Keep wanting to make it the Forest of Valor. That is not what it is. Go where we're supposed to go so that we actually get credit for the thing we're doing. Okay. Because it really didn't take that long to do the Sunlit Plateau, so that's good. I also thought about going to the hardware store and getting some stuff for plants. It's a bit too early because if we get another big cold blast, it could easily just kill plants. But I learned some stuff. I'm not really a gardener. And so every year my goal is to try and get plants that we've already gotten. Like, there are certain plants I get because they are supposed to repel bugs, and it feels like they do because of where the plants are. I don't really feel like there's tons of bugs. They're around my front stoop. And so if you're hanging around the front stoop and you get attacked by mosquitoes, it sucks. So we get basil and marigolds because supposedly they repel bugs. And then, what did we try last year? We got, I think we got a tomato plant, a pepper plant, and then basil, rosemary, and oregano. And the oregano and basil did pretty well, but the basil the year before was much better. And I had bought enough dirt to kind of round out the new plants and, you know, kind of mix the old dirt with the new dirt. And I think that it was not as nutrient rich as it should be, because my mom was like, well, did you reuse some dirt? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, that might be it. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. So now I know that's a thing. But every year my goal is to kind of make the, like 2 more plants, you know, than we did last year, and then have them not die. That is the goal. It is not have a big harvest. It is not eat my own food. It is not, because if I try and focus on that and then they die, then that could lead to, you know, I don't know, a bad cycle where it's like, I'm a terrible person because I killed all my plants. No, the goal is just not to have them die. That is it. And so far, I have achieved that goal. Although last year's plants struggled noticeably. It's such a mixed bag fishing up here because it's mostly not fish. You get lots of squid and then lobster. So it's really just the is it swordfish or tuna? I think it's tuna that's up here. So it's tough. Or tougher. Yep, there's a squid. And this will probably be a lobster. Not that I mind catching lobster. I just want to get the duty done. You know? Maybe I should just fish plain water. Although I'll probably end up catching seaweed, which is fine. Can always use seaweed too. Oh, thank goodness. Do it again. Do it again. Cod. And cod. Fantastic. Where are we at? Okay. About 15 more minutes and then it'll be break time. We're hoping to get this done and then we'll see where we are with duties and then see what else we can get done. I should probably pick this stuff up here in a second. Fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. Ugh, sometimes you do this and you just get nothing but what you don't need. Please stop. Please stop. Ooh. I feel like the memories have been a little bit more generous. Yes? Yes? which is nice because I've had 2 memory quests come up and was able to complete them pretty quickly. So I will take it. Love you. Wonder if he got to go to an antique mall. So the plan was for my husband to drop, it's in the same kind of strip mall area, so he dropped him off at the antique mall and then went to the other store with the little one. So hopefully he got to meander around and find some stuff, maybe spend a little bit of his money, you know, without mom going, no. Because I usually have veto rights. Because sometimes he picks up stuff and I'm like, you don't need to take that home. You know, the older he gets, the less say I feel like I'll have in... Oh, that's right, I only made 5 because Pumbaa wanted something ridiculous. Talk to the CEO of Monsters, Inc. Isn't that Mike? Pretty sure it's Mike and not Sully. Oh, I need to eat again? Oh, these are kind of crappy. Ooh, I should give those to the ravens. Or just stuff them into my own face. Pretty sure it's Sully. No, I'm pretty sure it's Mike. Alright, well, let's go back to Tiana's, because I was at Remy's. He is still in here. Fantastic.
How you doing?
Hi. Oh, and I already talked to him today. I did it by accident, too.
I'll be around.
Damn it. Alright, that's alright. It wouldn't be over today anyway. It'd just be closer. Alright, so... I will give you a grilled fish. Even though I shot myself in the foot. Hey. I have your order, and then I'm gonna leave and not feed anybody else. Ahahaha. Alright.
You've been a terrific.
Get rid of night thorns. That is an Eternity Isle thing. Dream snaps can't be happening today, so these 2 can't happen today. This can't happen today. Emeralds and topaz. So we could switch back to a miner. But first, I'm going to... Actually, nope. But first, and I exited the map and then went right back in the map. Autopilot brain. La la la. Right. Is there anything on your boat? Very little, but that's fine. I really should do some storage management soon, too. Because things are getting a little full. See, this could feed ravens and Pegasus, right? Because it just has to be a veggie dish, isn't that it? And if that's the case, then I could stop carrying around other 5-star dishes. Which I do usually keep a few on me if I need to feed a raven. Okay, so we're going to Eternity Isle. I'm getting rid of... hold on. I'm getting rid of you. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Hey! I bet I'm the first gentleman.
Shh. Shh. Ego boy. Alright. So when I did... I just had a Night Thorns thing. So I've already kind of gone through the docks area. So there might not be a ton. But the other thing I did while I was here, because I... Oop, that's the wrong button. Was try and get some of the... like the whirlwind things. And I got back up to 5,000 mist. Which isn't a ton, but considering how little effort I was actually putting in, it's pretty good. Because I was just grabbing these and the crystals. And it's not like you get a ton from those, but they don't get doubled by a companion. So it was pretty quick to just run around. Although, like I said, I just recently, and that's all I did here. I didn't gather flowers, spices. Oh, apparently there's a spice left over from somewhere else. Oh, and why are you picking up a stick? Stop! See, autopilot's tough to fight against, man. It just wants to do what it wants to do. So it's pretty quick to run around and just do these two little gathering things. Because neither one of them benefit from a companion. Docks are going to be pretty empty because I recently did it. And things, if you don't scour everything, the spawn rate's weird. I've noticed it here and in the valley, unlike the Vale. So we probably will not go to the Vale. The Vale is where I'm having the most issues with lag. Because the snippet lure traps, I think, really push my system. Like one component. Like there's one component that's really getting pushed hard. And it was happening while I wasn't streaming, so it wasn't because I was streaming and doing that. It's the snippets. Once I get all the snippets gathered, the lag stops. So I know that it's a direct result of that. Now I could lower settings, and I could, you know, do all that, which is fine, but I haven't scoured the Vale since last week when we were on stream last week. And I've been over there to catch snippets. Look at that. How did I miss a memory before? Anyway. It does not look like the spawn rate has picked up over there. So I need to go into the Discord and go into... I might even do it both in the bugs section and in the suggestions, because the spawn rate is so disappointing in the Vale. And if they haven't... Like, if they didn't fix it along with all the other stuff that they did for the update, then that makes me worry that that's the intended spawn rate, and I don't like it. It makes it feel way more grindy than either of the other two worlds, and it makes me not want to do much with the Vale stuff, which, that ain't great. Like, I love the Ever After. I kind of can't wait to do something over there as far as like my personal space, not even just like decorating around, just for me. I love the giant mushrooms, I love the giant flowers, and I love the color palette. And if it's going to be a huge pain in the ass to get resources over there, like, that's just, you know, I wouldn't say it would make me stop playing the game. It just would make me really disappointed, which isn't the feeling you want to have. You know, like when they announced the Vale and they showed that area, that biome, I was just like, oh my god, like this is the fairy forest of my dreams. I can't wait, you know. And so yeah, it's just, but I'm gonna go in and do that soon. Because I might wait until after I can make a full pass on scouring everything over there, just to see if maybe my perception is incorrect. But it doesn't look like it's been improved, and that's upsetting. Just from like running around, you know, gathering the snippets and, you know, kind of looking. Like I try and look around while I'm doing that, even though I'm not fully running around each section. And it's just, it doesn't seem like it's a lot more. I feel like it should be at least double what it is right now. At least. The flowers and the food, the ingredients. Like you would never see this in the Vale. Except for those like few places where they clustered the ingredients and stuff. You know, near the entrances to the little trials. Those places always seem to have a ton of stuff, but it's at the sacrifice of the rest of the section. Like the rest of the area. Shiny green gems. Well, I'm going to be looking for emeralds soon. So that's good. What else do I have on my person? I've got a cumin. Like a random cumin. Is this a place to drop a random cumin? Yep. Alright, so now we're going to go back to the valley. Emeralds are the Forest of Valor and Dazzle Beach, right? And then topaz were... I forgot, even though we looked at it specifically. The plaza, not the meadow. Because I keep trying to make it the meadow in my head, and it's not. Ah, no. Forest of Valor and Glade of Trust. It's the Aquamarine that are Forest of Valor and Dazzle Beach. Yes. So Emerald are the other ones. Or Glade of Trust instead. Okay. Good job, brain. Now, retain this information while we're actively doing the thing. You know what? I should just get rid of that. The reason I keep this in here, even though I'm not into the multiplayer side of things, is because it's pretty. It's so dumb. I feel like I should just get rid of... There's so much controversy around the multiplayer stuff right now. And because I don't, like... It already gives me anxiety. Like, all this extra stuff going on with that just makes me go... Now I want to play it less. And my interest is already pretty much zero.
It's almost like we stepped
It's
inside
unfortunate that
Bond's
there's, like,
imagination.
such drama going on around it right now. Because I know the people that are into it are really upset. So... I feel for them, but I'm also like, thank God I'm not into that. That way I can be more annoyed about the spawn rate in the Vale. Focus my energies elsewhere. Oh, I have not. Almost. There it goes. I might switch to a monster when I... Where's a topaz? Good for me. Do I need like 10 of them though? I was waiting to see the little phew. Let me look. Mine for topaz. Although there were topaz on the other side of the world, over in Eternity Isle. I just chose not to. Partially because I need emeralds too. Are there emeralds over there? There's no emeralds over there. I'm just going to double check. No, it's just here. So, instead of switching back and forth between worlds just so I can mine over in Eternity Isle, I'm just going to focus here. Probably... trying to think. Excellent. Give me more Dreamlight. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do a big push at some point on daily duties just to... What do I need? 45,000 more Dreamlight just for the floating islands? Aren't they 15k? Oh, they are. I don't even have to look. I did spend some Dreamlight. Was it Dreamlight? No, it was missed points because I wanted to switch Jack to a snippet catcher. Alright, well, that's 2. This is not the way. Up the hill. I thought we were gonna get to design a carpet. Not that I'm mad. Oh, that's what I did. I went back and like looked at the trailer again because there was something to do with Jasmine and Wish something. That's what I could remember. It was like they mentioned it in the trailer. And I was expecting something, you know, extra. Kind of like the whole Aladdin thing giving us, you know, the gem stall. And I'm pretty sure that I misinterpreted that because I went back and watched the trailer again. Because it's like, they mentioned it and I wasn't sure what they meant by it. But now having played through her friendship quest and gotten all the way to the end of it, I think what it was referring to was the end of her quest chain. Being around wish magic. Not that it was a new feature that Jasmine was going to provide. Because the way I interpreted it the first time was almost like, is it going to be something kind of similar to Daisy's Boutique, where like you could do something on a daily like rotation? But I don't think that's what they meant. I think they meant the end of her quest chain. So I'm glad I went back and looked at it because it was driving me nuts because I'm like, I know they mentioned something with Jasmine and it was framed similar to, there was something with Aladdin referring to something from his quest chain. So having played it now, I was like, okay, I now understand why I had the impression I had, but also what it actually means. So that's fine. I feel like there was something else. Oh, the carpet thing. That was the other thing. I had gotten the impression that we were going to be able to design our own carpet. And that's not what they meant either. They meant, I think, that you got to make one with Aladdin, which you do, but it's this one. It's not your own design. It'd be really cool if they came out with like a blank, you know, kind of like the ones you get from Daisy's Boutique, and then you could add your own patterns and color. Like, I would be all over that. I'm not a big, what is that? Touch of Magic person? I'm not a big Touch of Magic person. I did see a video that made me tempted to look at it, though, because, like, this is how, like, to get better at Touch of Magic. And I was like, you know what? That sounds like something that I would definitely watch ahead of me trying to do it myself. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I'm reticent to watch, like decorating videos and stuff like that, because I'm afraid of, not pushing my own experimentation and just kind of trying to recreate what others are doing. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just, for me personally, I really want to try and push myself to get better and practice before I'm like, okay, now how can I make it better? What are people's tips? What are people's examples? That kind of thing. I'm trying to push myself. It's a personal growth thing, I guess. But Touch of Magic, I could take it or leave it, really. I like the fact that we have the option for it, and if I want to use it, it's there. But I think that is one of those things where I'd just be like, I don't even really have interest in improving that skill for myself at this moment. So watching somebody else give me some ideas, if nothing else, tips and tricks. I like tips and tricks more than I like look at what I've done. Especially when it comes to decorating. So I think that video that I saw was more of tips and tricks. And that, I don't know, the tools just don't, they feel clunky to me, and it's probably me thing and not the tools. You know what I mean? Like, I'm probably not using them correctly. And I have watched some tips and tricks for decorating, and it has given me some ideas for, like, outdoor spaces. Not that I'm doing that yet. I've got to get through 14 million inside rooms first, right? Okay. So let's go back up to the plaza and see if my nodes have respawned. Because we might be able to... Oh. But yeah, I wouldn't even need to worry about tips and tricks, I think, for a carpet. Because you're essentially designing a flat thing. And it's a pattern. Like, those kind of carpets are patterns. So that is my jam. And I think I could be all over that. But, like, clothing, I don't cope well with, like, inconsistent surface shapes. It makes it hard for me to figure out how to line things up and make things look right. To the point where I'll usually just be like, and that's enough of that, and not even finish what I was doing. I think I made one shirt. And I think I made one dress. And the one dress, I think I made it like an ombre thing. I was just like, we don't have a dress in this shade of blue. I think it's in Daisy's shop, actually. I want to say I might have made a set of ears and maybe a backpack. And it was like color and one motif. You know, I didn't even really do much. I made one picture, but it was an abstract thing. It wasn't anything else. That I enjoyed doing. But again, flat surface. Makes me comfortable. It's not the Forest of Valor. It is the Forest of Valor. No topaz that run. That is some crap. Oh, this was not the first place. Hello? Oh.
I'm on mid.
So do you love it? Okay, okay. Can we not do that completely right here? Do you love it? Yeah. Trying to... Alright, go on. Nope, nope, nope. Love you. He had to show me his new thing. It's very squeaky. It is pretty cool, though. You just slide your finger up and down the stem on it, and it makes different tones. And it's his favorite color. So good for him. I wonder if the older one is jealous. My older one's a collector, so he likes new things, and, you know, he's a tactile person, so he likes things that benefit from, you know, being touched. Not that he doesn't like aesthetics things, like things that are displayed, but toys that have moving parts, things that have moving parts that he can disassemble, reassemble, take apart, move around, manipulate, you know. He's always been that person. Like, always. It's a blessing and a curse, right? But the fact that this thing makes noise, the fact that this thing, you know, the more you screw around with it, the more you can figure out about it. That kind of thing. So I hope he found something cool for himself, that he's not, like, fixated on the new thing that the little one got. Alright, was that the end of this place? Oh, Lord. Okay. So now, Glade again? Is that what we're doing? I think so. Alright, we'll do one more run through the Glade, and then we'll take our break. And I will use the bathroom. Because that's my life. And I will also get myself a drink. I will probably also get myself a snack. I will chit-chat with the spouse. I will do all of the things. I will also probably get the download from the children, since they went out. I really feel like I should have told my husband to bring me something when they went and got lunch. Maybe if I'm lucky, he will have brought the food home, and there'll be, like, leftover fries or something. That'd be nice. Just because it's there. And why not? Smash it with a hammer! And now I'm back to wanting Yzma and Kronk in this game. What villains do we have on the lineup this year? Did they even mention? I know they've hinted the Cheshire Cat. And they've hinted Skull Rock, which doesn't necessarily automatically give us characters. It's been a minute since I've looked at the roadmap. Maybe I should look at it. Trying to think if we did get a new villain, what would be at the top of my list. I feel like Skull Rock is gotta be Peter Pan related. So I wouldn't turn down Hook. I like Hook. I think if I had to go with villains, besides Maleficent, obviously we're gonna get Maleficent later. And I can't wait. I love her. But, I think Yzma would be pretty near the top of my list of villains to have. And do we count Kronk as a villain? He is her henchman. He does come around in the end. I don't think I'd count Kronk as a villain.
Sometimes perfectly terrible is terrible.
I think Kronk needs a leader. And I think he fell in with Yzma by default. Okay, so emeralds, I've gotten 8 out of 10, gotten 0 shinies. But is there another green shiny that we could also add into this rotation? Peridot, right? That's green. So maybe I'll do that, which is Dazzle Beach and the Peaceful Meadow. So we can maybe make a bigger circuit until we start getting through some of these. Because what else do we have going on? Topaz, emeralds, 1, 2, 3 things I really can't work on right now, and then this. So we really need to focus on the gems, which is fine. Stockpiling gems is never a problem for me. All right, break time. Grab a drink, grab a snack, stretch, use a bathroom, do all the things. And I will too. All right, we're back. The children and the husband had a little bit of extra chicken nuggets and french fries and last bites of sandwiches, and I was like, I would have all of this. If you don't know, when you become a parent, you become a scavenger. And I also got the download of the shopping adventures and the fact that they ended up happening upon a sale. So they scored some really good deals on some stuff, and my husband was able to talk to somebody about the lag related issue I've been experiencing in the Veil, and it sounds like it might be this game and not necessarily my computer, which I'm going to have to do some investigation on the resource heavy game I'm currently playing, which is Diablo 4, and just look at what's happening in the system and see like the difference. So it may be the snippets in particular that are really making the problem, which is part of the reason I'm not going to go to the Veil today. I don't think it's like fully problematic to stream the Veil in its current state, but if it's pushing its limits there with the snippets, I could see doing some modification to hanging out over there during stream just so it doesn't lag. But it's not urgent today. There's no really need to go to the Veil today, so I will leave that testing for a future me and not today me, because we're focusing on the star path anyway. So, anyway, the only problem is those fried foods anymore, not great for me. And those chicken nuggets, I feel like I'm really sensitive to when things either get fried or like the oil is starting, like it needs to be switched out, because things taste a little funky to me now, and it's more than it ever was previously. So I think my sensitivity, we also started doing air frying for most of our fried foods at home. And, or when my husband fries stuff for dinner, like he'll make like a chicken parmesan, or he'll make chicken nuggets or something like that where he fries the stuff. That oil is always fresh because we're not cooking for hundreds of people during lunch rush. So I feel like when he makes fried food at home, I'm totally fine with it. But more often than not, no matter what restaurant we go to, if it's fried and the oil is slightly gross or slightly dirty, I feel like I'm just way more sensitive to it now, which sucks. But I don't, like, fried food is fine, but I'm not super hyped on fried food. It's not my favorite thing to eat. So I usually go for grilled options anymore anyway. There's enough other fattening things that I enjoy eating that fried foods are not that big of a sacrifice. Cheese, that's a whole nother story. Anyway, we are back. We're going to get back to mining. Apparently, we're going to be focused on mining for a while, which is fine. Because I have 6 duties, and 3 of them I can't do, and 3 of them are mining related, so I'm going to put Buzz to use. And mine the crap out of everything. So I believe now the full circuit is the Glade, the Plaza, the Meadow, is Dazzle Beach in there too? Dazzle Beach and the forest. That's a pretty big circuit, which means I should really never have to wait for anything. Which is good. Because I don't want to. I don't want to wait. Oop! That's not how we eat food. This is how we eat food. What's this? Lame is what that is. What's the... Ooh. Also kind of lame as far as energy goes. I'll go ahead and have it. Ooh, that's probably pushing it. Okay. I hate overeating because it feels like a waste. I'm not only stingy with my moonstones. I'm also stingy with my food consumption.
Don't you just love...
Well, what do you know?
What do you know? Come on. I might go ahead and do another round of gardening so I can try and work my way through all of my seeds. Although that requires hand planting right now, because now that I've bottomed out my mist, I really need to stockpile that instead of use it. Be interested to see how much of a positive impact the gem stall has on my stockpiling of gems. I mean, that's 20 gems. Well, 21. I'm not going to even count the onyx as a gain. I'll still buy them because I don't think I have a full stockpile of onyx. You know what else I would like to see? I would like to see exactly what recipes take onyx. Now, since we don't have search features for the crafting menu, it's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to find that out. I would love to be able to sort by a resource. Because we can do that now. At least on a resource type. I know that would be a lot more options if it was by specific resources. But I want it. Give it to me. Okay. Do I want to do... Trying to think of what my real circuit needs to be. So I came from the glade. I came down to the beach. I could go up to the meadow and over to the plaza and then over to the Forest of Valor. Or I could do the Forest of Valor down to the plaza and then down to the meadow and then back to the glade. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Just to make it as efficient as possible. I think that's the right. Because it's essentially a big circle. Sounds like it's really nice outside right now, though. And I can see the sun through my curtain over there. I'm like, I can see you. So, you know what I really want to do is I want to get to open the garage and air out and clean out the garage so that when I finally do start working on art stuff again, it's just ready to go. So I might start doing that. Wonder if our friends are going to come over tonight. Usually Sunday is a day. During football season, it was sports ball related. And then, now that sports ball is over, we started watching a reality TV show as a group. I'm not really huge into reality TV shows. I get more annoyed than anything else. And then I'm just like, these are the worst examples of, you know, how people treat each other. I hate it so much. But, as a group, it's more entertaining, I think. So we started doing that on, mine for emeralds. Good for me. I still need shiny green gems, so I will not stop mining emeralds. But look, it's more royal tasks. Alright. I think that's my least favorite one. I know people are not fans of the time-locked quests. They don't bother me as much. Like, if all of my quests were time-locked, or all of my duties were time-locked, maybe. But it fits really well into my playstyle in general. Because I don't always have... This is a large chunk of time for me. Streaming twice a week, large chunk of time. But most days, I maybe get, I don't know, an hour to play. And so going in and being like, okay, I need to give people gifts. I need to give people food. I need to pick my garden. Not food. I need to have daily conversations. I need to do a Daisy's boutique. I usually don't have time to do more than... You know, I run the stalls that all are daily resets. I run my garden because of the money. I usually do Daisy's Boutique even when it's not a Star Path thing. I usually... I'm trying to think. Remy's Quest. Things like that, where it's just like, that's usually all I have time for. So I don't mind most days if I'm also chipping away at the time-locked duties for the Star Path. It fits the time that I usually have, so they don't bother me. Like I said, if it was all of my duties time locked, I could see getting frustrated where if I got to a stream day and all I had was time locked stuff, I could see being annoyed by that. But I have so much that I'm doing currently in this game that there really isn't ever nothing to be done for me. I'm amazed how many people have so much stuff stockpiled. It's kind of astounding to me. I'm like, how do you have time to have a fully decorated valley and a fully, like staggering amount of resources. I'm just like, I don't know how you're doing that. Maybe they're just being way more efficient than me. I don't know. But, right now, most of the stuff in the star path doesn't bog me down. It's the royal duties ones that really... I'm just like, another 15 freaking duties. And I feel like they've changed how they're pacing them. Because it used to be I could even have 2 or 3 of them going at any given time. And I feel like as soon as I finish one, or I'm just about done with one, is when I seem to get another one, and I'm just like, God dang it, why can't I be doing this stuff simultaneously? But that's okay. It's okay. In the end, it's, you know. No, thank you. In the end, it's just, you know, I just have to pay more attention to, okay, this duty, and then this duty, and then this duty, and then this duty. It just changes up my play style enough to be annoying. That's really all it comes down to. Because I wish I could track multiples, you know what I mean? Like, instead of tracking one duty at a time, I would love to be able to go into this menu and go track, 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 you know? And just have them all tracked instead of track one. Like, if I track this, then I have to, as soon as I feed the raven, go back in and track, and go back in and track. And it just feels like a lot more back and forth tedium to me. Where I could just have, I wish I could just have a list of things that I'm working on at any given time. Because I like to layer up what I'm doing. If I go over to the glade, I want to be doing everything that I can do in the glade all together. And then go someplace else. I wish I could have all of my mining quests or duties right now. Instead of just the one. Still only 2 topaz. That's annoying. I wonder if I've gotten any shiny green gems yet. It's going to be funny to me if I get the shiny green gems before I get the topaz. Okay, that's like the 4th time I've run into this rock. So get out. I have no patience for crap that gets in my way anymore. I got rid of a giant tree in Eternity Isle the other day because I was like, no! I think it was blocking some mist that I had gotten. And I was just like, nope, I care more about the 40 mist than I care about this giant tree. Get out! Like, there used to be something here, like a bush or something here, and it always blocked. Finally get rid of that. Okay. Dazzle Beach. Everything should be fully respawned now. Nope. Aquamarine. It's not what I need. I'm gonna wait to check how many shiny green gems until after I make a second full circuit. And once we hit a second full circuit, I'm gonna check in on what I need to do. I might switch my focus back to duties again. At least it's got the added benefit of Dreamlight, which I need. It depends on how tired of doing the circuit of mining I am, I guess. I guess when we get right down to it. Because what would be really nice is if some of my royal tasks became mining tasks that I could also do while I am looking for topaz and shiny green things and all that. Ooh. I feel like I smashed my finger. That's dumb. Oh. We just had the... I wonder what I'm going to do after stream. And then I was like, oh, you should do laundry. Don't want to. I finally took the time to wash my son's... They're not boots. They're like little high tops. But most of his shoes are canvas. But we found these little boot things for winter. A thrifting score. And he ended up running them through mud piles and puddles and stuff one day and just got them completely destroyed. And they're not canvas, because canvas shoes I can just toss in the washer and that's fine. But they're, I don't think they're actual leather, but even if, you know, leather or leather-like, I don't feel like I should throw those in the wash. So I soaked them yesterday and then, you know, scrubbed them off and rinsed them off, and now they're hanging outside. Hoping to let them completely dry out in the sun. It should work, theoretically. I'm most concerned about the inside, you know, like the places that the sun really doesn't get to. But we'll know after today if it worked or not. Because they were outside all yesterday afternoon in the sun, and then all day today in the sun. So, find out. Thank you. Uh-oh, I'm hearing fussing. Some drama brewing. Thank you. Okay, I have 2 more biomes before I can check my thing. That's my limit. Thank you for not getting any gems in these 2 nodes. It's fantastic. To be fair, though, iron is not necessarily a bad thing to pick up either. You know, at the very beginning of the game, you feel like gold is going to be the most difficult thing, because, of course, early game, you don't have access. And now, I just feel like I have gold coming out of my ears. And iron is the real problem. Even though you get it, I think, more places. Do you get it more places? I don't know. I haven't really looked. Eat that. You know, I was making pickled herring for the ravens for the longest time because it was the ingredients involved were abundant. But I am thinking this ranch salad might be a good, because it doesn't really give a ton of energy. And it would benefit 2 different critter types. I think I might have to switch to that. I wonder if I should make it a favorite. Or the pickled herring might be good because, well, if in a pinch I'll eat it, you know? Instead of a berry salad. I might actually have to do some fruit gathering before too long because I'm starting to run thin on berry salads. Okay. Almost there. Really? Gonna give me red gems? Oop. Because of course you are. Why would you give me green gems when I'm looking for green gems? That's crazy talk. If it really comes down to it, and I actually get the shiny green gems thing done, and I still am hurting for topaz, I will go over to Eternity Isle and switch my focus. Ooh, a green gem! Be shiny, be shiny! Probably not. +4. Wow. I mean, I'll take it. What are those? I keep thinking these look like hot dogs. Oh, it's the stake in the ground. I was like, why are we growing hot dogs? Don't you know this is how you grow sausage? Ooh. Oh, I need food. I need food. That was a shiny. Okay. Still can't look. I need to eat. Alright, that's the last of those. Alright, so what's next? I might eat these next. Pickled herring. Can you imagine? I'm gonna eat 4 bottles of pickled herring today. No. It's too much. My little one wants to go to the park this afternoon. I should take something to keep my hands occupied, you know? Ooh. I've been getting a lot more memory pieces lately, too, which is really nice. Eventually, I'm going to make some kind of art space, like a gallery walk or something in the house. And so I think the memory frames are going to be a nice addition to all the other art in the game, as far as, you know, making that space feel very full of art. Okay. Fingers crossed for shiny gems. 1. All right. Well, what of these do we have? Fish, feeding a raven. We've got 3 time bendy related things. Well, let's go ahead and do some easy stuff. Go feed a raven real quick. I see you. Was that a memory? No. My eye caught something shiny, and it might have been one of these, like, glowing particles in the air. Not that. Not that, because it's 4 stars. This one is 1680, and this one, yeah. You can have that. Because I might just eat the cakes. Eat a raven. 3 fish, sell 2 meals. Easy, easy, easy. Alright, well, let's go do that real quick. It'd be really nice to get some mining related duties so that I can feel like I'm getting more done. 2 meals, huh? $7.69. Sure. Not that I'm really looking to make money out of it. I am not. Cherries. That's not the right button. No. Stop. Ow, my foot. I would like to have feeling in my foot. I know that feels extra, but... Feed a fox. Okay, that works out a little bit. What was I gonna do over here? Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna drop off these seeds, though. Actually, I'm gonna put them in this box. And actually, I'm gonna do this. Because... I'm trying to get to where... Oh, yes, hello. I'm trying to get to where I'm just down to, like, 1 of each. So I'll put these in this box. Not that it matters to anybody but me. It really doesn't. I'm just being obsessive in a weird way. What's new? Nothing. Alright. So we'll go down here. We'll add our magical, reliable, great chest combo. Voila. Oh, more time bending. I'm gonna have to switch to a time bender. I already know. I already know. That's fine, though. I don't mind. I haven't made a... blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that. I haven't made a glimmer run in a very long time now. Yes, squeaky pants. I hear you. Split. Alright, and then we will... Wait, do I have to... Nope. Do I have to... Yep. So I can feed a fox after I catch some fish. Boop. Oh. I'm gonna catch this landfish. Okay. Ow. Alright, I'm starting to lose feeling in my foot. I need to really not let that continue. That's right. There will be no doubling. We do not have Maui this time. That's fine. Now we need one more. That's not right. Oh, it worked out. Perfect. Excellent. Like I planned it. Alright. Fantastic. And, oh, I was like, and another thing. No, I had to catch 3 fish. 3 fish-ood. A fish-a-paw. Maybe that's another sign I should play The Sims. Start talking in a pseudo-English kind of language. Alright. I don't think... Oh! That might be a crab. Oh, I see blue bubbles over there, too. Fabulous! We'll take it! Really? I'm just gonna go fish in the glade. I'm not gonna bother. Well, no, that's not true. I'll fish these blue bubbles. And then go fish in the glade, since that is the most likely to produce seafood. I'm trying to think of what project I would take with me to the park. I have paper cutting I could do. God damn it. Piece of shit. Alright, where's the fox? They're both over here. Hello? What's up? Only one of you can have this fish. I expect you to fight to the death for it. You bring Thunderdome to Dreamlight Valley. But only if we can have Tina Turner music. Okay, I'm feeding you a thing. This thing. I'm glad you're happy about it. Good for you. Alright. 4 rock spots. Any 4 rock spots? Fantastic. That's exactly what I was hoping to say. I might do the time bending stuff first. What was that duty I just marked? Seafood. Ha ha ha. Brain. I haven't seen any bubbles in this pond today. Or did I misremember? Alright. Ugh, my nose is itchy! Sucks. Alright, but just in case the time bending are in front of some more mining duties, I'm gonna go ahead and do time bending, I think, first. Just so that we can maximize everything. There we go. See, this is why we came to the glade. Lobster. Now I want lobster. You know, I wonder if the kids would be down. Let's just that to my husband. Because we were going to try and go out on Friday night for dinner, and it didn't work out. So, we could still go out for dinner. Sometime in the near future. Theoretically. I mean, we don't have to. Just because we didn't go out and we wanted to doesn't mean we still have to go out some other night. But, we don't frequently go out for dinner. So, when we have had the, the thought and the ability to do so, and then we don't actually fulfill it, it's like, but we missed out on a treat. It'd be nice to have that treat. So, if we're planning it a little bit more in advance, we might be able to think about other options than what we considered on Friday. So, ideas brewing. Because the circus never stops. The brain circus is always in full effect. Which is why I almost always have to have something going on with my hands, like in my ears, or, you know, just something. I had a teacher once, an acting teacher, who asked me, who said she was curious about how I was when I was sleeping, and I was like, I don't feel like I stop. I feel like I just slow down, like I'm moving through honey or something. And she's like, I can totally see that. So I was like, oh. The first time I'd really thought about the fact that I was like a go, go, go kind of person. Having someone kind of acknowledge it externally was like, oh. I didn't really think about it, but yeah. I sleep heavy, though. Do I need to sell something? Do I need to drop stuff off? I do need... Look at all of this crap. Okay, so I'm dropping stuff off. I'm getting a time bender, and then we're doing a round of time bendy things. And I'm eating again. Because she needs the energy. Just shove that jar of pickled herring in your face, because that's normal. Yep.
I had no idea how far I'd go.
I had no idea. Yeah, I thought about trying to, because at first I thought, like, my older son and my husband were going to go out today, and the little one was going to be stuck at home. And he wants to go to the park later, which honestly, earlier I hadn't really thought about. I'm like, oh, maybe I could take him to see, oh, why is this in here? Moana 2. And it's not at the theater anymore. Because he wanted to go see that. Now, we have Disney Plus, so it's not like he's going to get deprived of getting to see Moana 2. It's just, neither my husband nor my older child were interested in Moana 2. So, okay, that's, yes, no, yes, okay, fine. So I was like, oh, I don't know when I'll have a chance to maybe take him, just him. So I was like, oh, maybe we should do that this afternoon, and then that's not going to work out. Although, the park is free, so I just have to figure out something to take. I've got some embroidery stuff I could take. I don't think I'm really in the mood for embroidery. I'm not big into it. The project I have was a gift, and eventually I want to turn it into a book cover, but that involves actually getting all the stitching done first, so it's been a slow progression for that. But I have a latch hook project I could take, also a slow project, and I have cutting, like paper cutting I could take, which is usually what I end up taking to the park, if it's not too windy. So I might grab that. What am I doing next? Selling 3 vegetables. I'm just gonna go pick something out of Wally's garden.
Don't forget, I'm here
What
to
do I
help.
have a bunch of here? I have lettuce in abundance here. So I'll just pick 3 of those. Not that they had to be the same vegetable. They really, really didn't.
Howdy!
Just in case for some reason I need some lettuce here in a minute. I don't know why I would need just lettuce, but who knows. Just pretend like I made sense. It's fine. Okay. If you're just gonna give me stuff like that. Man, I swear they do it to me on purpose. They're like, how about this really easy thing? You don't want to go do those 4 other tasks that are layered on top of each other. You want to do this one really easy task. How many? 2? No, a 1-star meal or better. No, a 2-star meal or better, one of them. I'm ridiculous. Most of the time. Where are we at? 2.5 hours. Okay, so we got about 30 more minutes. Fine, fine, fine. No, I'm not doing that. I'll do the time bending stuff. So who's around? You're not time bendy. You're snippet. You're not time bendy because that didn't feel right. You're not time bendy. Who's time? Oh! Sold. 3 guesses who it is that I want to go get. Where is she? Where is she? You're not time bendy, are you, Beast? No, he's Gatherer. It said she was in here. Or is she up here? No, because now new people are in here, because Jafar was walking around just a minute ago. Are you a fisher? Are you a digger? Are you time bendy? There she is! I don't go around with Merlin very much. Is he time bendy? Stop running. Stop running.
Hello?
Are you time bendy? Yep. That's fine. I almost never hang out with Merlin anymore. And I'm kind of irritated with Fairy Godmother now because she wasn't where she was supposed to be when I went to go get her. Okay, we're just time bending. We don't have to do anything fancy. We can literally just... do this. Damn it! I was really trying not to. Hate it when it's over my garden. That's alright. I'm gonna have to pick that stuff anyway. It'll all work out. Alright. Nice. More of those. You know, when I need to repurpose them, it'll be nice to have an abundance of something where it's like, I don't need 14 of those. Well, I have a lot more of those. Those, Monsters, Inc. Decor scraps, fragments. There we go. I was like, there's a word. And I got there. I didn't have to look it up or nothing. So proud. I'm gonna pick up something I don't want to pick up. It's alright. It just means I have to make stops at things to drop crap off. Who wants that? And for some reason, that little tune I just hummed made me think of Ocarina of Time. I almost want to play Ocarina of Time now. Isn't that funny? It's like a little ditty like that can make you want to do a thing. Like, I haven't done that in I don't know how long, but now I want to because I just thought of the song. Yes, give me mist.
Could use a few more sleds around here.
Well then build them, sir. Nobody's stopping you. You even have a resource stall where you could actually just, you know, on your gathering adventures for your stall, you could get materials to build sleds. I feel like he's passively aggressively trying to get me to build sleds for him. Gee, it'd be nice to have this thing. Wouldn't you like to make that for me? We'll have none of that. Thank you. Mist. All the mist. Gimme, gimme, before it runs out. There it goes. Alright. So I've now that I'm aware and have, like, actually started thinking about it, I've now used the time bendy staff in at least 2 dream snaps. And I've been thinking about, like, I don't know when I'd use the other tools, you know? I have, so far I haven't seen a prompt that I'm like, oh yeah, that obviously needs the catcher, you know? So I'm curious to see when we get, like, if we'll get dream snaps that I'm like, oh, that seems super, like a fishing related one. And perhaps there already have been dream snaps that I just didn't participate in and didn't look at that have been obvious for some of the other tools. Like, take a hike, you could have used a fishing pole, you know? Like, I'm hiking to a fishing spot. Yes. There we go. Oh, okay. Harvest 3 coconuts. Is that all of them? Just the glimmer? Alright, so let's do that. Because I really only have to go to, like, 1, maybe 2 realms. Ooh. Was there something on the ground there? Did I miss picking it up? Probably. Just shove another jar of pickled herring in my face. That's fine. But see, I like the blue ones too. Those are pretty. Can I have that? Color variations on the same objects. I would love that. Somebody's, I've seen some people suggest having like a dyeing station or something like that where you can use resources to like reskin, recolor, which I like. I like that idea a lot. I would like to simplify the menus. For as big as The Sims 4 is, like, the options they have, it's even bigger than what it looks like because you have the ability to change the colors and stuff on each object. I wish we could have that. There we go. Put the whole realm. Okay. Now get out. All right. How close are we on this royal duty thing? Ooh. 1 to go. Oh, and 4 rocks out. And the Frosted Heights, you pain in my ass. Alright, fine. That one, so we don't forget. Okay. Now I need a miner again. You're not a miner. Miners, not miners. I don't follow you. Okay, sorry. I live my life under the quotes. So if you know what that one's from, good for you. It's a great movie. And it's Alan Rickman, so, you know.
Cancel, run for cover. Hey there.
Hey, come with me. Let's go.
Well, I shall.
Bye. Thanks. What you doing? What you doing? Nothing? Did you double something I didn't see? You just slacking on that node. Suspicious now. I might run a slightly different circuit just to include the frosted heights. Oh, sure, you double it when it's a rock. Although I think the first one was just a... coal, maybe? So, Not that I don't always need coal, but you can always get coal from Kristoff's stall, so... Boom. We're up to 240. Craft some miracle pickaxe polish. How much Dreamlight do I have? Oh, nice. Okay, ooh, and miracle pickaxe polish is helpful for what we're doing right now. So I might wait to do the Frosted Heights. I might focus here. Pickaxe polish. That's the wrong tab. This one. 2 of them. Okay, so onyx is helpful for the potions. Not that I do a ton of potions, but that is good to remember. Where else is it of importance? Is it in a refined material? Just for funds, I'm looking. Funds? That's not how we say things. Just for funsies? There we go, that's better. Okay, you can make night shards out of them. But only 1 onyx to make 3 night shards. So, I mean... Have we seen when the spring thing is supposed to start? The spring event? Because I've already seen stuff about 4-leaf clovers and, like, there's a couple of duties, I think, already in the menu, right? How many of these do I have? I've been starting to save more of my snippets that I've been getting. Look at how many I've got of those. Maximum, I think I only need 400. For my ideal stockpile. Yeah, I've been making some serious progress. Everything except for the white ones. Because I'm still a little annoyed that they won't let me have. Did I not actually craft it? I got distracted. Pickaxe. I'm still annoyed that I can't just lure trap them. That bothers me. On a fundamental level. Because all they tell me is that it's an outdoor thing, and it's like, but this is outside. Oh, a furry blue alien, his favorite gifts. All right, Stitch, what do you want? You asshole. I don't want to give you... I will give you a purple bellflower. I don't think I want... Well... Do I really want to give him a yellow bird snippet? I usually try and give him at least 2 gifts. Because that way the next day the pressure is off for giving him 3 full gifts. I don't want to give you a shiny Alexandrite. Alright. Well, let's make it quick. Where do we go for that? Storybook Vale. Blech. I need to get these in my... the place. My house. Storage room. There we go. So I don't have to go all the way to the Vale to get them. How laggy are we doing over here? Do I not have them here? They're in... Oh, that's the green ones. Where did the yellow ones come from? I have too much stuff in my inventory. Did you see that? Don't look at it. It's terrible. The Wildwoods. So they do come from this side of the map. But maybe I've dumped most of them up here. It depends on how I do my snippet capturing circuit. Snippet catchering? Did I just say that? Yes. Alright, we won't be stingy. We'll give Stitch one of these. But I really gotta deal with my inventory because it's ridiculous. Alright, let's go back to the plaza. I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone to the Forest of Valor and get him his purple bellflower too. I feel like the monster is making me like blah, 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 word vomit. Not that I need help doing that. Okay. Go get you a flower. He can call me Flower if he wants to. I don't mind. That's not what I want. You. That's alright. This sets me up to get a decent chunk of all these duties done tomorrow, too. Because I'll have him to finish up and all the other ones with the 3 other ones that I can't do today. Because I've already done part of them. See, and even though I have that many time-locked duties, I still feel like I've got plenty to do. Ugh. Oh, and this one is even time-locked till till Wednesday. So, we'll go back to shiny green gems. And, no, we don't really need to do that right now. Because I don't have a duties-related thing at the minute. Shiny, oh, good lord. It's like if I'm right on the edge, it gets mad. And now it won't repeat it. There it is. Okay, topaz is only from the meadow. Yes? The docks. The plaza. Words. Trying to decide how effective the potion will be. You really should deal with this crap in your inventory, woman. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna deal with the crap in the inventory. The crap in the inventory is getting out of hand. So we'll go here.
Good to see you.
Hi. You can have these. And you can have these. And I think that's all you can have. Okay, and then we're gonna go drop off this one random stuff. Yes, I know you're Moana of Motunui. But I don't have time for you right now, so goodbye. And I'm gonna drop off that. Nope, that's not it. There we go. And then we'll go over to my house. Drop off the time-bendy stuff. And then we'll go down to the Sunlit Plateau and drop off the gems and rocks and stuff, even though I'm going to continue to mine because it might get a little crazy. And I can always come back and drop more off when I'm done. Again. You and you. And you. And that's that. Alright. Now, shovel, pickaxe. And I have Buzz. Okay. Ugh. Oh, I almost missed it. I went around it like 3 times. Like, no! Give me my damn extra gem thingy. Mm-hmm. My eyes are playing tricks on me. That's fun. Yes! Look at that! Holy shit! That was amazing! Okay. Cook a perfect appetizer. Mine for topaz. So let's go back to the plaza. Totally freaking worth it. And then we might flop over. Flop over? No. We might flip over to... We'll flip-flop over to Eternity Isle and see if we can coax some topaz over there. I just need to have one node that produces topaz. Like I just got for emeralds. Holy cow. That was amazing. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Okay. I was like, wait for the right prompt. Don't spam the button. How many emeralds did I get out of that? 8 regular and 6 shiny. That was amazing. I don't know if I've ever had it produce quite that much with the pickaxe. Maybe. And that's if none of those came out of that first one that popped out extras, you know? Pickaxe potions run out super quick, though. It is a bummer when that happens. I have 2 of them, so it's fine, you know. Maybe that's how people are getting tons of resources. They use potions like all the time. And then Dreamlight would be a big factor, wouldn't it?
A perfect picnic day.
Because I think it's every swing. That's not the button. This is the button. 5 more. But I think it's every single swing. 1, 2. Yep. Oh. No. It was just that node. Is it really just per node? I thought it was per swing. Still seems like it goes quick, though, you know? Quicker than I'd like. I'd like it to last as long as the fishing potions feel. Because those feel like they last for days. And I don't need to have fishing feel longer already. Like, it already is long. Like, don't make it feel longer. Oh, there we go. Couple of topaz. First thing. Amazing. Where's Buzz? Should I hang out here for a minute? Hoof it. I see you coming. Get over here, little legs. Hey. He's coming. He's running his little space ranger legs off. Fantastic. I should remember the pickaxe potions for the Veil and Eternity Isle. Maybe that's what I should stockpile, is just potions. I could get a kick of resources for them. I knew I ran right past this node and then still ended up running right past this node. That fence is about to go. Okay, so I mined 2 more nodes and now I'm down 3. It's so weird. I don't get it. Oh. Yes. Okay, Scar. I'd like to be intense at every moment. Look, more topaz. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, it was by the swing. But I'm up to 6. And I can do this again.
Oh.
Okay, it says 25. So let's see this first node. Okay, that only used 1. I still don't fully understand how this potion works, as you can tell. Nope, don't get stuck. Why did that node use 3 and the other node used 1? I don't understand. it was at 21 before I started hitting this. And that used 4. I'm so curious why it does that. 17, so now... Okay, so that was 3 swings, and it used 2 of the potion. Is it just 1 less swing? Okay, that was 3 and 2 again. Is there another node over here? No. There's another node. Ha ha ha. Hello? Oh, am I in the wrong spot? I forgot to pay attention. Ooh, ever gems, though. I'll take them. Alright, that was amazing. Alright, let's see. Where the hell else am I going for the bind? The docks, the courtyard, and the bind. Okay, so where the courtyard is up here. And then we'll go over to the bind. Yeah, it's like it uses 1 less than however many it takes to pick it. It's just weird. It's just weird.
Wonder what Goofy's up to.
Well, I'm not going to pay attention to it anymore. Topaz, give me. No. No. What are you doing over there, Buzz? Are you actually going to do something? You just standing. It looks like he's waiting to generate gems or doubles or multiples or whatever. All right. The bind. Is the bind? Oh, the bind is in the veil. I don't know if I want to go over to the veil. Well, you know what? It wasn't too laggy when I was there just a bit ago. So I will try the bind. So far, looking okay. And I do see it's almost, it's like things spawn just a little bit more, but like I don't know if that's real or a trick. Like wishful thinking, you know? I do need these though. Now, I see you coming. Come on, tiny spaceman. Bring me gems. Or were those already doubled? Are those what appeared? I think that's what appeared. Ooh. Something's messing with my periphery.
Whatever I can do to help this valley, I'm in.
Sounds good, Flynn. So it's really funny. I've got these boxes that I really need to deal with. You know, just electronics, you know, just things left over from purchases. And they're not all recent. It's one of those things where it's like, this box seems useful, or I might have to return a thing, and then like 3 years go by and you're like, wait, why do I still have this crap? But I might use one to lift my second monitor up the 3 inches I need to lift it up, and those at least one of those boxes will be perfect for it. So yay, I will be able to put a useful box to use instead of just save it because it might be useful. We are ridiculous. Let us count the ways. Can I hear you, Squeaky McSqueakerton? I'm gonna have to drop stuff off before I leave here, though. I did not drop stuff off in Eternity Isle before I left there, so I guess it's going back to the valley with me. Should I catch snippets while I'm over here? I probably should. What time are we looking at? Oh, it's been 3 hours. And I started late. Really shouldn't push it today. This game is one of those games, though. Just a little bit more. Just one more thing. It's fine. We'll figure it out. It's fine. I do need a snippet catcher if I'm going to do this. All of this stuff could go back with me fine. Probably. Oh, I got 21 jade. Look at that. It will be nice when I go empty all of my storage stuff and deal with all of that to see just how much I've gained, because you slack long enough, it's a significant change. Hello?
That was quick.
It's crazy to me how smooth this is running right now. Like, I'm afraid to say it because, like, as soon as I start catching snippets, is it going to be a problem? Or is it going to stay smooth? That's what makes it so hard to troubleshoot, you know? Ah. Sucker. Oh, so I did get to upgrade. I think I've upgraded at least 2 of them now to level 3. And I do think they look cool. I don't know if they look cool enough to cost as much as they do. But the level 3 one is right with your butt, Merida. So you can see it's got a little bit more detailing with, like, the metal bits. I do like how it looks. I do think it's pretty. It's even got, like, a little beehive in there. Oh, speaking of, I should do that. Distracted again. I should test out some of the new pieces I got at the end of last stream. I went ahead and got the bundle that has the beehive in it. And I got the bubble machine. And I really want to see if the bubble machine produces bubbles just any old time. Or if it's a activation thing. Because if it's something I can just put down in a biome and just walk by and have bubbles... Oh, I'm going to be excited about that. Now, it's ugly as far as, like, the aesthetic I would want to marry it to. I'd want to marry it to, like, the fairy biome that I would like to eventually create. Like, my... Right now, it's in the bind. Not the bind. In the tangle in Eternity Isle. I think eventually I'll probably do one in the Ever After as well. But, you know... I'd have to disguise it because it does not match the, like, earth wood fairy vibe that I'm probably going to go for with, like, big mushrooms and bioluminescent stuff and all of that. Fairy bubbles. Because it looks like it belongs at a circus. And that's not the vibe. But if I could, like, hide it behind trees and stuff and just have it make bubbles... I would be down. It's so weird how it's not lagging right now. Like, technically, my system should be taxed more at the minute. I don't understand. Hi. Let's look. Let's look at it. Let's see what it says. Yeah. Still says very high. Still says, like, it's still doing the same stuff. No idea why. I didn't change anything. I didn't downgrade anything. In fact, I upgraded some stuff, some settings, so I don't get it. Probably why I'm not a computer techie person. Perfect. I hate having to have her, like, wait for her to produce the multiples and then produce again. It's like, just produce it all at once. Can I just make you wait until I'm done? Ooh, it's kind of cute with the pink and blue ones here. Every time, y'all. Every time. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. It almost sounds like that new toy my son got. Okay, I need to drop these off. Drop off, drop off, drop off. Blah, blah, blah. And I already did the bind, so I need to come over here and do this. Ooh, I see you. What are you? What are you? Bind opal. Excellent. Opals. We need opals for the fairy bubbles. Is that right? Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember the potions for mining over here, if nothing else. I should remember that I can use this kind of stuff as decoration too. I don't ever remember. It's so silly. I know it's a thing. So satisfying to pick up that many at once. So satisfying. Oh, all in one. Oh, no, I missed one. But yeah, if you look around, like, there's still, like, there's one flower there, one inky there, one club rush there. Oh, a few more inkies, another flower, but even still, I still feel like this just feels empty. The spawn rate. I know I've been harping on it a lot, but like, I want more stuff. Give me more stuff. Damn it. Did I go here already? Let's check. It's not long. And already done. Moment of truth. Oh yeah. All right. So now we do this. Whoop. Fantastic. Excellent. Drop those bad boys off. Well, I guess I shouldn't write off the veil in its entirety, because if it's still working out okay, you know? Alright. Yeah, these boxes are stupid full. Alright, do I have a miner nearby? Is he a miner? There's Buzz. Well, that's right, because Buzz lives here now. So, of course, Buzz is running around. They always seem to run around more where their homes are, which is fair, right? Lightning, flower.
Hey there!
Let's hang out. Let's go down to the bind. But, like, not much is going on over here. Now, granted, I dropped all these trees and plants and stuff over here just to see if it helped with the spawn rate, because I had a theory at one point that it would help. But there's one lightning spice in there. And then nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, look, a crystal I never picked up. Fantastic. No inkies. Over there. One flower, another lightning. Am I seeing literally 0 inkies up here right now, though? I haven't scoured up here since Sunday, last week. Another flower, another flower. So what, 3 flowers, 2 lightning spices? Is there anything down there? Okay. Some more flowers. A couple of vanilla. Yeah.
Haven't seen this many happy faces since ice cream day.
Maybe 3 lightning spice up here. Still. Not enough. I am moving on, Merida. Chill out. I see you, Hades. Shaking that ass. Oh, sorry. That fit really well in there. Did I see you, Hades? Now it's gonna be stuck in my head. Come on, man. We only need 2 more topaz. Like, give it to me. And eat some food. Is it this? Is it this? I'm saving these. I'm trying to get through some of these stacks of random food, though.
Wow, you're a really good leader for this valley.
Thanks. I'm all over it. You know, if I make the trip back to Eternity Isle, do a round for the topaz again, and drop off the gems, then I don't have to worry about it clogging up the storage I have. I don't really have that much time. I really should wrap it up. I want to spend my tokens. Trying to think of the things I want to do before I end the stream. I want 2 freaking topaz. Give me. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Because I want it. Okay. I don't think any of this stuff is unique to here. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the valley. I'm not gonna bother going back to Eternity Isle. I don't care about it clogging up my storage. I need to deal with my storage anyway. Alright.
Es un hermoso día. So sunny.
It is so sunny. The plaza. Hey, Mike.
Ah! Has anyone seen my contact lens?
I imagine it would look like a bowl. A contact lens for Mike. Speaking of, not that I'm getting contact lenses, but I have an eye appointment on Thursday. I shouldn't need to, like, cancel stream on Thursday for it because, well, it shouldn't be, like, an invasive thing. But yeah, I haven't had new eyeglasses in a long time. Now, my prescription hasn't changed a ton. I'm sure it's changed more now than it did the last time I went and had an eye exam. But essentially the doctor was like, it's not really changed enough, so the only reason would be if you want to get new glasses. And then they were more expensive than I was willing to spend at that moment. So it's not been a bad thing, but I have a feeling my eyes have changed more since then. And my glasses are pretty beat up, so it'll be exciting. I'm really hoping my insurance covers enough. I'm really worried about the fact that I probably need a bifocal or a progressive lens or whatever it is going to be now. No topaz. You can bite me. Alright, it's fine. What else do I have here? I've already done that. Cook a perfect appetizer. Seems like a shame not to do it. This is how I get into having to make the herring. Because as far as cost of ingredients, it is one of the easier to, like, it's just easier. The ingredients for it are easier. That's not how we do that. Nope. We can do it like this now. Appetizer. 5 stars. Is there something that's better? Is that mint? That one's pretty simple as well. Is there a way to search by stamina? What just happened? Did one disappear? Sesame balls. No, I don't want to use the seaweed. Yes, the pickled herring went away. Whatever, I'll make this. Was it 10? Ooh, I need to buy milk. What? Crazy pants. Alright. I don't know how. I wish I could see how much stamina it was giving me. Especially on dishes like this where it's not any ingredient that can affect the different stamina or price. Because it depends on what you stick in there, right? But this is a specific set of ingredients, so there really is no deviation in stamina or sell price. Catch fish somewhere frosty. I'm not going to do that right now. That won't be terribly difficult anyway. Give me this. So, kind of bummed about the topaz, but oh well. Is this the Prince Ali parade thing? I think it is. Alrighty. Alright. So, we'll go to the event. Actually, you know what I'm going to do real quick? Is this. Yeah, see, it looks like it's straight out of a circus. Does not fit the vibe I'm looking for, but if it puts bubbles out... Well, we'll see here in a minute. And then... B. This. I want bees to buzz around this, too.
Es un hermoso día. So sunny.
It's an interact. Will you just stay on indefinitely, or do you stop? What about that? Interact? You also have to turn this on. But once turned on, will they stay on like a light? I'm going to let them sit for a minute while I look at my star path. I want stuff. Give me stuff. Alright, I have 280 points. You're expensive. Expensive. 30, 30. Probably gonna get those today. 30. 50, also pricey. Ugh. And Aladdin and Jasmine. Alright, well, we'll do this. We'll do this. No, I didn't want to equip you. Balls. Alright. This. Continue. And I'm going to get one of those. I'm trying to decide. I think it probably will be the shoes. What? Oh, that's not how you buy it. I swear I know what I'm doing. Alright, and then this. Okay. Alright, that leaves Aladdin and Jasmine as 200. And then... Do I want the little house for the capybara? So that it can hang out at the house. I bought that tub, though. So let's get myself these little shoes. Do we have another 50-point thing? I thought I needed one more. 30 for the skirt. 30 for the house. And then it's just Aladdin and Jasmine. Well, I'm going to be selfish. You can't have your house yet. I will get my skirt. Okay. So now let's do this. Let's go here. This is the wrong spreadsheet. Did I get furniture? I did. Alright. What did I get? Down there. Ugh. Page up. Can I have a page up button now, please? That's Mulan. That's Monsters, Inc. Here we are. Or like a jump to top of section. That'd be nice. Potted palm. Not Disney. And that's marked as a purchase. This is an end game. I don't know why I didn't do that. All right. Relaxing. Oh, that's because they'll probably eventually be available in the premium shop. I'm curious about the ones that are marked as event. Like, are those never going to be available as a Premium shop purchase? I don't know. Because that would be my guess. Oh, yes, I got this. This cute little bench with the pillows on it. Oh, so cute. See, this is why I would love to be able to layer the carpets on top of each other. Because it's just that extra lush, like, layered pillows, layered fabrics, layered carpets, layered pattern. Like, I love that so much. Ugh. Right. So glad you put me all the way down at the bottom of the list. That's amazing. I'm so glad you did that to me. Aha. All right. So this is in clothes. And this goes down, down. Nope. So, blue silk ruffle heels. Cute, cute, cute. General. And then blue silk ruffle skirt. All right. That is that. Spent all but 20. Nothing. It cost me just 20. So I need nothing. 30 here. Completed. 100 here. And 100 here. So 230 more points. And the first round of rewards will be done. And then we will get to the bonus rewards. And... Yep. So, pushing through, not really feeling like I'm pushing super hard to get through it, but, you know, making our way, right?
Those
These are
night
still
storms are the
going.
worst,
So,
am I
even
right?
though I wish the range was more on this. Oh, no, that's bubbles from the water. I'm like, did they travel over there? I wish the range was bigger. But, like, let's see. Okay, not quite. Oh, the bees go far. Look at that. The bees go very far. That's not the right button. Still not the right button. How close do I have to be to it? Because I don't want to see it. If I were to use it in a picture... Still can't see. Oh. Very briefly, I saw a bubble. Oh, there we go. They popped super quick, too. Lame. Come on. Any bubbles? Like, I don't know if I... As far as taking a picture, I don't know. Oh. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I want to use this in pictures, but I know people will. Mixed with the other bubbles? For sure, you know? How close can we get? Oh. Alright. That's probably as close. I like the fact that it, you know, like, especially like half over her face and like over her outfit. I could see that. It almost looks like a little heart. I like the bubbles. I wish they traveled farther than like here. Like, I wish they would travel around. The bees, though? They travel pretty far. Very cute. I wonder if you have a bunch of flowers around, if they would, like, obviously be drawn to the flowers. And then when you turn it off, the sound goes away. I would say I'm a little underwhelmed by the bubble machine. But I'm not like upset that I got it. So that's fine. And I'm sure people will figure out ways to put it to use in the dream snaps. Anything that generates any kind of effect, you know people are gonna like go nuts over it. All right, how about one more thing? So, let's see, apply filters, see if I can get this. So if I put this down, is it kind of like the
doesn't that
house?
sunshine feel nice?
Yeah, it is. Oh, I'm gonna put Pua in there for sure. Hold on. Would you please get in this tub? I want him in the tub. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see him taking a little bath. Okay. So, select up to 4 companions. What if we select the companion that came with it? Oh, I can't because it's mine. I want you in the bathtub. I want to see a little piggy taking a bath. That's what I want. Okay. Well, let's go back in and do favorites and do current, because that will get rid of that companion. And anything else I may have forgotten that I did to myself. Now, this companion came with it, kind of. So, will you get in the tub? I want them in the tub. Didn't they show them in the tub in the little video? I mean, I know they can do whatever they want in the video, but, like, get in. Bathe. Damn it. It's fine. All right. All right, we're done. We have to wrap it up. Let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing? Ooh, I could put beehives in it amongst, like, an orchard situation. Okay, we're not doing that right now. We're fine. We're fine. We're not overthinking it at the minute. Gimme. 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 There we go. All right. So, I should be here on Thursday. I really don't see a reason not to be. I have an appointment, but it's in the afternoon, so I should be done and ready long before stream. And it'll probably be more of this. I don't really foresee getting rid of Dreamlight Valley on Thursday nights at this point in time, just because still doing Star Path. Doing a craft stream on Thursday nights is not as easy. The only thing I could see doing is if I wrap up my Star Path and I'm not in the mood to play Dreamlight Valley, I could see switching to another game. But I think Thursdays are usually games. But once the weather is, like, I'm convinced it's not going to be freezing anymore and we're done getting, like, weird blizzards in, like, 24 hours, I'll probably start switching Sundays over to art craft streams because I am motivated and spring is coming. Spring is coming. So, but it always just depends on my mood too. So, all right, I'm looking at the weather one more time. Next Sunday is 57 degrees. Right now, we are at 64 degrees. Today would have been a gorgeous day. But mornings are also tough, like mid-mornings, because it could still be like 40 degrees, 35 degrees, and then by afternoon it's 65. So, we'll just kind of be patient and see what it's like. But other than that, I think that's everything for today. So, yeah. I hope you have a lovely day, night time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I'll see you next time. Bye.